Hello everyone and welcome to Data Grish where we talk data. In this video we're going to be doing a mini project where we'll be moving a data from a source to a destination, a cloud data warehouse using Meltano. What is Meltano? Meltano is an open source data OS platform to build, run and manage your ELT pipeline from any source to any destination. So in this project we will be achieving moving a data from Postgres to Snowflake. So if you don't have the Snowflake and Postgres, don't worry, you'll be installing everything in this video. Okay, let's quickly install it. First of all, let's just go to the documentation how you can install the Meltano. Okay. Okay, if you go to document, they have a very good documentation here. Just go to open and you will see. Okay, so just click on get started. You will see how to install the Meltano. You can install Meltano using the UV, maybe using the pipx, using Docker, which is very great, and also using pip. But for this video I will be using pipx. So for this video it is required to have your WSL. If you're using Windows, recommended having WSL because I'll be doing this demo on the WSL Ubuntu. So if you're using the Linux or maybe macOS, so you can just follow the video. Okay, all right, so let's go to my terminal and let's install the pipx because I don't have the pipx yet, so I'll be install the pipx like using Python. So make sure you have Python also installed. Okay, using pip install dash user. Don't worry, I'll be putting all the command for you guys to practice all along. Okay, so you can see that I already have the pipx installed. So with pipx now you can be able to install the Meltano. So let's go back to the documentation to install the Meltano using pipx and just copy this command and go and install it. Okay, you can see that I have the pipx, the Meltano already installed. So you can actually see the maybe see the version of the Meltano version. So you can see the latest version is the version 4.2. Okay, after installing this now, we're going to be installing the Postgres. So let's install the Postgres using sudo apt install Postgres and Postgres psql and contrib y. Okay, see, installing everything is installed, so I already have it, so that's why you see that nothing new. Okay, and after installing this you need to start your Postgres service. So let's do the sudo service Postgres start. So with this we're going to be start. So let's just see if it has started successfully. Okay, you can see that it is active and excited. All right, so yeah, after this now your Postgres has been installed. So let's quickly go to the psql and also try to create our database and create the grant the privilege and everything to okay, so let's go to sudo user and Postgres and go to psql. Okay, it will redirect you here. If you see, this one means that the Postgres is ready to accept your command. Okay, so now let's create our database. We're going to be creating a database called Meltano. Okay, create database Meltano DB. Okay, so you see that database already exists. I've already have the database, so just follow it. Okay, and after creating the database, we're going to be creating our user. So we're going to create a user called Meltano user with the password Meltano pass. just very easy for our project. Okay, we're going to create user Meltano user with password Meltano pass. This is, so make sure to keep this this Meltano pass, make sure to remember it with the Meltano user. Okay, you can see that everything has been created. So now we need to grant the privilege to this to the Meltano user. Okay, so let's grant all privilege on the database, and database like the database that we created. Database Meltano DB to Meltano user, our user. All right, so see, that's it. That's what we want, and our database has been created. The user is created with all the privilege. So now there's one thing that we need to do, is that we need to modify our config, the Postgres config, to also be able to be accessible outside. Means that we're going to be connecting to our to the DB. Okay, and let's quickly do it. And here, let's go to your EC and go to Postgres, and this Postgres 16, and go to the main. Here you can see that. Let's open it with sudo with Postgres. Okay, sudo no Postgres. Okay, so open it. Okay, in this you can see, just scroll down. For me, if you want to expose your Postgres to be accessible outside, just make sure to put it to localhost. All right, so if it doesn't work with localhost, try to make it with the star, right? But mine, it doesn't work with star. I don't know why, but it works with localhost. So make sure to change this if yours is not accessible. Okay, to make sure to know that your port is 5432. You can change the port with any port that you want. Okay, after doing this, you just need to click Ctrl O, Enter, and Ctrl X, and that is it. Okay, so now the next thing to do is that we need to go to dbver. If you don't know dbver, just make sure to check on my previous video where I show you how to install the dbver. So the thing that you need to be doing here is that just click on new connection, go to check for the connector. You see the Postgres here. Click on and click next. Okay, now here you need to put your database. You create a database called Meltano DB, and our port is 5432, and that's good. And our user is Meltano user, and with database Meltano Meltano pass. Okay, now let's test the connection. Okay, you can see that it's connected, and that's great news. Let's click OK and finish. You see, this one is going to be connected here. You can see with your database is connected. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is that we're gonna create our Snowflake account. So to create a Snowflake account, you just need to have your email, your Gmail address, and just go to Snowflake trial and click here. Go, okay, you just need to put your name. For example, let me put Pacom, yes, and Grish, and put your work email. Okay, gmail.com. Okay, so if you sign in, I will put order here, go next, and after you put your job title and like personal job title, engineer, and just click leave like this, and make sure to select this. For my own, I select the island, so you can just select this based on what you want. All right, so after doing this, you should just put and get started. You'll be redirected here to choose your preferred language and everything. You can skip this and skip it, and after this you will receive uh, an email. So after you receive an email, you check your email, you be receiving an email like this, like congratulations on getting started with Snowflake. So make sure to go to activate. If you go to activate your account, when you be redirecting to change your put your password and everything, username and your password, and confirm the password, and that is it. After, come here and go to Snowflake and sign in. Okay, loading a little bit. Okay, so after you'll be putting your password, I've already created my own account. You'll be putting your password, and I mean your username and your password. Okay, after doing that, you already have your Snowflake data warehouse. And what we're going to be doing here for the next part of the video, we're going to create a project where we will be moving a data from our Postgres and to put it here to this Snowflake data warehouse using Meltano. Okay, and but this next thing that we need to do is the let's create a database in this. Let's create a database. Just click on plus here and it will bring into you the SQL file where you can type your command. Okay, so create database. Create database maybe Meltano. Put in capital letter Meltano DB. After creating your database, and after you also need to grant all the privilege. Grant all on database Meltano DB to the role account admin. Okay, this is your role. Your role is account admin. Okay, so just do this and after and run create. And as I already have my Meltano DB already existed, so that is it for this first part of the video. And for the second part of the video, we will be creating our Meltano project.